Any advice for folks who are maybe thinking about teaching and speaking?
I would say just do it. And I feel like everybody has maybe a different perspective on things. Sometimes you could take the perspective of, well, I'm a junior and this didn't make sense. And you want to talk about maybe your experience trying something for the first time, and maybe you can help senior developers create better documentation or something. That could be an angle. Or it could be you use the tool that you haven't seen many people use, and you could do like an intro to a new tool, a new framework or something like that.
Just pick a topic that you're really interested in and give the presentation that you want to have out there and isn't out there yet.
If you think that a topic is interesting and you don't know that much about it right now, it is reasonable to think that other people think this topic is interesting and don't know a lot about it now and would appreciate at least a heads up from somebody like 6 months down about like what you've learned, right? And I think you can always, there's always some kind of like venue, even if you are just like putting your notes out there or like you're recording a video, there's usually somebody who like will find value in that.
One of my earliest talks was on accessibility in the Shadow DOM because it was so new, it was so shiny. Like, I just had foundational questions of like, what happens with keyboards and screen readers? And so I tested it and had some, things to say in conference talks and articles. So writing, submitting conference talks on things that are like current and interesting, kind of have an edge or a hook. That's what approach I took. So that's what I would recommend.
The most successful teachers I know of, like the people I look up to, they get genuine satisfaction out of helping somebody else get through a problem and, watching a light bulb turn on.
Even if you don't think that you can speak well with others, if you just practice it with enough iterations, you will be able to do it as well as you want. And then you can convey any information, any education that you will want to others.
Talk about your experience, right? What worked for you. Never claim, and I never claim, that my way is the right way or the only way. Nobody can criticize you saying this was my experience, this is what happened with me.
Also, just, try to pick your own style, like try to be unique, not in an annoying way, but I think people then like kind of connect that to like your kind of branding. It's like, oh, this person gives these types of talks. You also kind of get into your own like comfort bubble that way. It's like, this is just kind of my stuff, like my style, and people enjoy it, and you can just like repeat that many times. It's scary, and you just gotta deal with that. Yeah.
Everybody brings a unique voice to it. The way you would write or you would speak would be very different to the way I would speak and I would write. And some people will love you and hate me. Some people will love me and hate you. And that's good, right? Your message, your way of wording things will resonate with some people. Don't let the fact that everything has already been said put you off of kind of getting stuck in and having a go. And it's about sharing and giving back. You think about how much you've learned online over the years.
Start small and work your way up. Most local meetup groups are hungry for content. Go to your local JavaScript meetup, go to your local Ruby or .NET meetup or whatever, and engage with them, talk to the organizers. Think about like what sort of things are you working on? Because you don't have to do something that's like crazy and unique in the world. Like everybody has their own things that are interesting. So do a case study of whatever you're doing on right now and put together like a half-hour kind of summary about like what's interesting, what were the challenges, how did you overcome them, whatever. And most meetups would like love to have that kind of content. And once you do that once or twice or 3 times and you start getting comfortable, you just kind of keep building that into bigger and bigger and bigger conferences as you want.
I know that it's very easy to think, I don't know what to say, because I even think that sometimes. And then when you actually maybe sit down and look at the things you've built or the things you're reading or the things you don't know about, then you actually realize, actually, I do have stuff to talk about.
I guess saying yes to scary things. It's a lot of material to prepare and give, but, it's incredibly rewarding and it makes me very happy when we come out from the other side.